As we all know, there are two types of people in the world. First are the ones who want to pack their bags and run away from everything. And the other types are the ones who want to take life head on and ultimately dream to become the most powerful person in the world, also known as the Amar Soul. But wait, Nakul? No, not this one. Yeah, this one. From the series Afsos will help you out. No, he will not share any Guru mantra which will help you run away from everything or for that matter, become an Amar Soul. On the contrary, he will emphasize on the point which will ultimately lead you towards living your own life as it is. Basically, he will suggest you a middle path and may sum up the story by singing this song. Zindagi kaisi hai paheli hai. Hi, my name is Adeline and welcome to Kcraft. You're watching Inside Out, and in this episode, we will be reviewing Amazon Prime Video's Afsos.
What have you done, Nakul?
So let's talk about the plot of the story. Afsos' plot is based on the Bengali novel titled Golper, Goru, Chaande. There are total 8 episodes, approximately 30 minutes each. Afsos is a story of a young man, Nakul, played by Gulshan Devaiah, who is fed up of his life and as a result wishes to die. In the first half of the series, he tries different tricks to run away from life, but somehow his own fate manages to save him each time. To give it a try, he actually gives a so-called supari to kill himself. This is the moment where the story splits and starts running on two parallel storylines which ultimately at the end intersects with each other. How both these worlds interact is a treat to watch. So I will not spoil the mood by giving away too much, and let's go ahead. Yes, the story talks about two different worlds. One is set in a cosmopolitan space where people like Nakul wish to leave the world as early as possible. And on the other hand, there are people who want to become immortal. In other words, they want to become Amar so that they can rule the world. Especially to establish the second world, writer Anirban Dasgupta, Dibya Chatterjee and Sourav Ghosh have taken a lot of effort by making smart references to Hindu Purans. Dr. Shloka, played by Anjali Patil, who is Nakul's psychiatrist, session after session listens to him and helps him change his sorry state of mind. And that's where the actual twist takes place. Now, our protagonist Nakul wants to live his life, but somehow he's unable to stop the supari killer.
तो आपको अभी नहीं मरना है। हाँ। जूते नहीं बेच रहे हैं।
The two different worlds which were mentioned earlier intersects with each other and then the chase begins. The story embraces the importance of life and tries to make a dialogue with the audience about two extreme thought processes of suicide and immortality. Let's talk about the acting side. Story of Afsos have different shades and layers itself, and it resembles in different characters as well. The role of Nakul, played by Gulshan Devaiah, and the serial killer who is known as Hit Woman in the series played by Heeba Shah have done a fantastic job. If we are talking about acting, there should be a special mention about Fokatiya Baba's character played by Robin Das and Dr. Shloka's character played by Anjali Patil. These two characters not just complement the plot, which is revolving around the protagonist, but also adds value with their presence. Akash Dahiya's small yet important role as Inspector Bir Singh also successfully leaves his footprint in the series. Maria and Vikram's character, played by Ratnabali, Bhattacharjee and Ujjwal Chopra, seems to be a little unreal, not because of their poor performances, but because of the characters who are so fictional and hypothetical that they never fit in the story. Their actions never give you a realistic feel. In the second half of the series, slowly a new angle of a scientist and technology is introduced, which is, by the way, crafted very beautifully. Now, after talking about writing and acting, let's talk about the directional angle and its contribution in the series. Anubhuti Kashyap directed the series, who earlier worked for the well-acclaimed films like Gangs of Wasseypur and on Devdi as assistant director. she successfully manages to blend two different worlds, that is mythological, believable world and today's extremely competitive, materialistic world. Her direction gives justice to the flawless writing. Over the years, after experiencing so much pain and sorrow on the backdrop of someone's death in the film, first-time director Anubhuti successfully manages to add humor on the same topic of death, or for that matter, suicide. Now let's try to explore the other technical yet creative side. The duo of DOP and editor have done a fantastic job. Portraying the humorous side in such a thriller yet suspense story is actually a challenging task, but DOP Krish Makhija captures the situation from different scenes beautifully and keeps the humor side intact. Editor Prerna Saigal successfully manages to construct each episode in such a way that at the end of each episode, the audience excitement level is heightened. Neil Adhikari's music leaves a prominent footprint on the series and hooks the audience to the screen for all 8 episodes. Arijit Singh's title track Afsos Hai supports the plot and goes with the flow. Afsos hai ki ab samjhe hum kitni choti hai azadi ki rakam. There are some flaws as well which leads the audience to look for some logical arguments. For example, how does the Supari killer kill people and walk away easily? How Maria and Vikram, without any guilty conscience, run a company which motivates people like Nakul to end their lives? But these questions fade out as the story progresses and finds itself in a place of fulfillment. Basically, as a final verdict, we at Kcraft will recommend you this series, and trust me, after watching this series, aapko afsos nahi hoga. That's all from this episode of Inside Out. Make sure you check out our reviews of Judgment Day, Never Kiss Your Best Friend, Codem and many more. In the spirit of the upcoming Valentine's Day, do check out our video of the top 5 romantic web series. Thank you and goodbye.